He's the most timid man I've ever seen. When a kid kicks a ball onto his back, he doesn't have the guts to fight a child back. There's a girl saying he's ugly. The man couldn't believe it. He angrily twists the handle off on the bus. But if anyone dares to insult him, he will guarantee that you are gonna regret it. In fact, his name is Mark, an ordinary bouncer, but he's innately powerful. His arms are as thick as 40 meters. When it comes to arm wrestling, he never loses. Instigated by his bro Kim, Mark returns to Korea from the United States to participate in arm wrestling games. The organizer Boss Yu doubts Mark's strength. Send a powerful baldhead to fight him. Baldhead's furious hairs point at sky like a cat. He makes a fist, holds his breath, and then releases his power, but cannot move Mark's hand even 1 inch. Mark laughs and twists his arm. Make him understand that a real man only has to take 3 seconds to finish everything. After eating a dozen bowls of kimchi, he's just 80% full. Mark continues to get on the stage. The next challenger, bearded man, is a bulky man from the Navy, and he's almost 1 meter high. He doesn't think taking down a dwarf like Mark is a problem. Kim tells Mark that Boss Yu got a plan. He must win 1 match and lose 1 is ordered. However, there are no such words like lose in Mark's dictionary. A little bit of strength he uses. The disgraceful defeat the Beard brother can only guess. In the second game, he doesn't make it easy for his rival as well. Boss Yu gets mad because of losing money. He asks his men to stop Kim, make him spit the money out. This is where Mark intervenes. 1 punch and 1 push. Another punch and another push. Thanks to the police showing up in time, Boss Yu has not become a dead body from a perpetrator. Kim is so aggrieved after being arrested at the police station. He can't believe that they are treated like street gangsters. People don't believe it and wanna try Mark. Okay, let's try. Mark changes his clothes, unmasks his biceps. This time, they are completely dazzled. Combo is known as Korea's #1 arm wrestling champion. Maybe his arms is not that strong, but he's very skillful. Hook, flip, lateral pressure. Have you learned these 3 tips?
이거 나랑 안 맞는 것 같아.
To recruit students, Combo holds an exhibition match by the beach in Busan. The news reaches Mark, and Mark wants to try, but he's also scared, because he has to go to Busan again. It's pretty dangerous and risky, more or less. Under the enthusiastic persuasion of the children, Mark has to get on the train to Busan again. In the game, Combo shows off what is called exceptional, not to mention 3-year-olds. He can even win boys at the age of 7 easily. But when it's Mark's turn, Combo realizes that in the face of absolute power, any sorts of skills are just in vain. He almost cried. Who told me being bald can make people stronger? Why is his student so vulnerable? In fact, Mark doesn't want to do arm wrestling every day. As an adopted orphan, he returned to Korea only to find his long-lost sister Sumi. She sells clothes at the mall. She gets such a big fat brother, Mark, all of a sudden. It's just so confused and complicated for her. But the kids think their uncle is like a Marvel hero. Start looking up to their uncle more and more. Because after Mark moves in, there are more bad guys around. For example, gangsters coming to collect debts are domineering at first. But as soon as Mark kicks their ass hard, they get on their knees and beg for mercy immediately. Another example, when his sister Sumi is forced to pull over on the road. The driver gets out of the car yelling and gonna bully the woman. From the side of his eyes, he catch a glimpse of Mark's huge body. He then starts begging for mercy either.
저기 애들이 타고 있는데.
Competition after competition. Mark depleted from using too much strength. Kim takes him to a doctor for a traditional physical therapy. Unexpectedly, his head is covered with silver needles. Mark laughs at himself. I didn't expect my head to become a hedgehog. No one can survive 3 seconds in front of this man. Wrestling on broken glass. Sign safety waivers. Becoming disabled is the ending for everyone lose the game in front of him. He is called the Beast Muscle Man. As soon as being released from prison, he relies on using pills to overperform in games. Unfortunately, the Beast meets Mark, who happens to be a Beast Slayer. In order to win the championship and pay off debts for his sister's family, Mark makes up his mind to train like crazy. 40 tons of dumbbells. He lifts it up without hesitation. 40 tons of cars. He pull it down without a fuss. On the day of the game, you can hear nothing but excited voice from the roaring crowd. This is the exact sport that every beefcake should play.
잘하겠습니다.
Mark doesn't know any skills. Just grind his teeth and bear it once and once again, relying on his strong power. This dude won't acknowledge, but he has to admit that he is no match for Mark. In the meanwhile, the muscular man stops at nothing by playing dirty. He takes pills, takes down his rival one by one. His opponents are all either killed or wounded. In the semi-final against Combo, Mark almost runs out of energy. He wins really hard, and he is greeted by applause and cheers. But his right hand is injured. The final match starts and everyone holds their breath to watch it. Kane plays foul and deliberately makes their hands slip. He also pulls on Mark's thumb very hard, making him slower with every pause. Mark feels powerless because of the pain. He's on the brink of losing the game. But just then, from the side of his eyes, Mark sees the children rooting for him. The affection and warmth instantly awakens Mark's superpowers, with renewed interest to prove his worth to them. 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. Mark defeats him. After watching Champion, I wanna say, life is difficult for everyone. We can't win every battle, even if we are not innately powerful like Mark. And we can't win the championship in our life, but to protect our families, every man should fight to the death. So fellow men, hurry up to hit the gym, become a beefcake and try to survive this pandemic. Alright, that's it for today's story. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.